And what do you do?
Oh, well, I tend the bar.
We're here investigating the actions of one Arthur Lester. It seems there was an altercation between you two. Can you tell us what happened?
Who now?
Skinny, tall, wearing 4 pairs of pants.
Oh, that guy. Yeah, friggin' weirdo. Came in, ordered blood. I asked him again, and he was non-committal on what he wanted, so I served him a pint. He paid, sat down, talked to himself, and giggled like a fool when the music started. Figured he was drunk already, or a little off his rocker.
He got sick, didn't he, after you served him?
Well, that's what you get when you order blood at a bar. You don't order that unless you can handle it. He couldn't handle it.
Is that a joke?
No, why would I joke about that? People order blood all the time here.
I have serious questions about that, but folks, we may have a kitchen nightmare situation on our hands. Can somebody phone Gordon?
Of course, right away.
How do you feel about the ongoing murder investigation?
What murder investigation?
I'm surprised you don't know. Aren't barkeeps on the pulse of what's going on in the community?
I was on vacation. I just got back yesterday. No one even told me I was going to be interviewed.
Let's catch you up to speed on this case, shall we? Quite a sensation.
Who died?
Jack Larson, affectionately known as Uncle in the community. He was found brutally killed at the Larson estate a week ago.
My god. He's dead?
Are you pulling my leg again, or are you actually surprised?
No, this comes as quite a shock.
Were you too close?
Yes.
In what way?
He was my boyfriend.
I mean, yeah, he vomited on me. You're not gonna call me that in the documentary, are you?
Don't worry about that. What's your name?
George Bailey, I work in the mines.
And how did you feel about what took place that singular night at the bar?
Well, we don't take kindly to tourists. I didn't want him here. He thought the bad drinks and sinister music would creep him out enough that he'd leave.
He was covered in blood and looked half dead. Where else would he have gone?
Arkham, New York, the moon for all I care.
Okay, so clearly something about this drink made Arthur sick and he vomited on you. How did that transpire?
Huh, is that really all you want to know? I mean, I have a whole life. I hold 2 patents for different kinds of pickaxes. I won hot stud competition at the Larsons' Christmas party last year. I'm more than just that guy someone puked on.
Please answer the question.
It was gross. It sucked.
Okay, that's all the time we have. Thanks for your time.
Wait!
You were trapped in the Larson mines, is that correct?
Yep.
Gosh, I can't imagine what that must have been like for you.
Oh, yeah. It was terrible. I made it out, though. Some guy, super haggard, really, even to me, killed the beast, and we were able to leave.
Do you know who that man was?
Yeah, I think you said his name was Arthur Chester.
Arthur Lester. I'm surprised you weren't familiar with his name already. He's made quite a stir. Are you aware that you and those others also freed from the mine were the only people Arthur Lester spared from his murderous, vandalous rampage through Addison?
Look, listen. I am appreciative. It's just that when I first became trapped in those mines back in 1924, I lived in terror every day for nearly 10 years, terrified that I'd be the next to decapitate myself or gouge out my own intestines. But at the back of my mind, I always knew that if that were the case, I would never have to speak to Bart again.
Bart?
My fucking roommate. Disgusting, dirty, loud. I fucking hated that guy. And now that Arthur Chester
Lester
freed us all, when I went home, you'll never guess who opened the door to greet me.
Bart?
Fucking Bart. I should have stayed in that pit.
Surely not.
But there is one upside. When I got home, I went digging through the cupboards to distract myself from the frankly inhumane screeches coming out of Bart's mouth. I found fucking bread that came pre-sliced in the cupboard. Pre-sliced bread. Can you believe it? What will they think of next? Sliced bread. You know, I think this might be the best thing to happen to me since I don't even know.
Can you tell us about your job?
I've been working for Mr. Larson for a few months now. I had just moved to Arkham from London and was looking for some sort of work. I saw an advert in the newspaper. Housemaid wanted, food and board included. I was disappointed to find out that I was not to be given an actual wooden board. I wanted mahogany. Apparently board means something different to the Larsons. Set me up with a nice cottage out near the mine. I heard people in the mine shaft screaming at night, but Larson told me to pay it no mind. He said he had a few friends who were in a barbershop quartet, and they were so awful. The only place they were allowed to practice was in the mine, where hardly anyone could hear their dreadful noise. He was very convincing.
He's a mystery. We know very little about him besides that. Did you find anything else out about him?
The man wears 7 identical suits, nothing else, not even undies. It was just him and a great hulking manservant he called Uncle that lived in the estate. I'm still unsure if they were actually related or not. Last week I went up to the house, and it was silent. There was no one there, which is very unusual, since Uncle could usually be found lumbering around the halls. The house was freezing, there was no fire, and on top of all of that, someone had apparently tracked coal dust absolutely everywhere. I thought Uncle had gone on an Oreo bender again, which he did sometimes. On top of all of that, there was a gigantic rusty stain leaking out from one of the locked doors. It's these old copper pipes, I tell you. They leave red residue in the water, and every time there's a leak, I've got to scrub it out.
I hate to be the bearer of bad news, but that was blood.
Ha! I don't believe that. There was far too much of it. If it were blood, the person it came from would be dead.
Yes. And entirely unrelated, Mr. Larson asked us to pass along this invitation to Uncle's funeral.
Ah, that's considerate. I wonder how he died.